Generous people give for the audience of one. This is so crucial to understand. Generous people give for the audience of one. And who's that audience? It's God. In Matthew 6, verses 1 through to 4, it says, "Be careful not to practice your righteousness in front of others to be seen by them." Powerful. Be careful not to practice your righteousness in front of others to be seen by them. So when it's talking about your righteousness, it's talking about certain virtues that you have. It could be your giving, it could be your praying, it could be your fasting. And we see this when Jesus unpacks this. He's talking about multiple things: giving, praying, fasting. Don't do it to be seen by others. And don't we also often do that kind of thing? Oh, I hope they know this about me so they'll respect me more. I hope they see me doing this so they see that I'm actually a nice guy. Okay? And we're so concerned about managing impressions. He goes on to say something interesting. Jesus says, "If you do, you will have no reward from your Father in heaven." In other words, if we are looking to create our own reward system, God leaves us to that. And he's like, well, that's what you want, so just do it. For example, you have a lot of organizations who donate, and it's wonderful when they do so. But the main reason is it's a part of a PR campaign, right? It's part of public relations, right? Hey, when we give this, please put our banner over here so everyone knows that we've done that, right? That's their reward. That's their reward. Okay? Their publicity becomes their reward. But very often as believers, that's what we do, right? We make all sorts of things public with the wrong motive. He says, "So when you give to the needy, do not announce it with trumpets, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and on the streets, to be honored by others. Truly I tell you, they have received their reward in full." They've received their reward in full. God isn't saying, I'm going to go out and punish them. No, they're still doing a good thing, but they've chosen their reward management system. Okay. And I think this is interesting. It says, "So when you give to the needy, do not announce it with trumpets, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and on the streets, to be honored by others. Truly I tell you, they have received their reward in full. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret. Why? Then your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you." You know what excites me about this? Look how many times Jesus in this passage uses the word reward. There is a reward system. God sees what you do in secret, and you can choose. Do you want your reward to be the honor you get from people, or do you want God to come up with his own reward for you? Just think about that. I want a reward from God. Now, I'm not saying to you that you can never tell someone something that you did because maybe you want to teach someone. There are times when we want to model something for our kids and we say, "Hey guys, this is what we're going to do, this is what we did, and look how God came through." But ultimately God is getting the glory. There have been times when I might say, "Hey guys, I was believing for such and such a thing so that I could give into this situation, and look what God did."